Welcome back to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and today we're diving into a powerful behind-the-scenes story shaking the tennis world as Serena Williams and her husband Alexis Ohanian step up in a big way to defend Coco Gauff after reports of an emotional meltdown sparked unfair criticism across social media and sports media circles. What started as a private moment of frustration has quickly become a public conversation about pressure, expectations, and how young athletes, especially young women, are judged when they show emotion. According to sources close to the tour, Coco Gauff recently had a difficult moment behind the scenes following a tense match where nothing seemed to go right. Missed opportunities, momentum swings, and the crushing weight of expectations reportedly led to a breakdown in the locker room, tears, frustration, and a few harsh words about her own performance. And while moments like this are incredibly common in elite sports, once whispers of the incident leaked out, some critics rushed to label Coco as mentally fragile, overwhelmed, and not ready to be the face of women's tennis. That narrative didn't sit well with two people who know exactly what it takes to grow up under the microscope. Serena Williams, the woman who carried American tennis on her shoulders for over 2 decades, and her husband Alexis Ohanian wasted no time stepping in. Sources say Serena reached out to Coco personally, offering words of encouragement, reminding her that emotional moments don't define greatness, resilience does. But it didn't stop there. Alexis Ohanian took to social media in a powerful post that quickly went viral, calling out the double standard young female athletes face when they show passion. He wrote that people celebrate intensity in men but criticize vulnerability in women, adding that Coco's fire, emotion, and hunger to win are exactly what make her special. Serena reportedly echoed that sentiment in private conversations and public comments, saying she had countless moments early in her career where frustration boiled over, and those moments fueled her growth rather than held her back. For longtime tennis fans, this wasn't surprising. Serena herself was once criticized relentlessly for showing emotion on court, yet that very fire turned her into one of the greatest athletes in history. Insiders say Serena reminded Coco that greatness isn't about never breaking, it's about learning how to rebuild stronger every time. And that message has resonated across the tennis community. Several current and former players have come forward in support of Gauff, sharing stories of their own emotional meltdowns early in their careers. One former Grand Slam champion even said if locker room frustration disqualified players from greatness, there would be no champions left in the sport. But why did this particular moment spark so much reaction? Part of it comes down to the enormous expectations placed on Coco Gauff since she was a teenager. From the moment she stunned the world at Wimbledon at just 15 years old, Coco was labeled the future of tennis. Every win was expected. Every loss was scrutinized. And when you combine fame, pressure, endorsements, media attention, and millions of eyes watching every move, emotional moments become almost inevitable. Sports psychologists say what Coco experienced is actually a healthy release of pressure rather than a sign of weakness. Bottling up emotion often leads to burnout, while expressing frustration allows athletes to reset and refocus. Serena's own career offers proof of that. She famously had emotional matches, heated moments, and visible frustration, yet she turned those experiences into fuel, not failure. Alexis Ohanian pointed out that behind every champion is a long list of tough days nobody sees. He said fans see trophies but not the tears, exhaustion, self-doubt, and private battles athletes face to reach that level. And that's why he and Serena felt it was important to speak up now, to protect not just Coco, but the next generation of athletes who will face similar pressure. Since their public support, the tone online has started shifting. Hashtags supporting Coco began trending, with fans sharing messages of encouragement and stories about their own struggles under pressure. Many thanked Serena and Alexis for normalizing emotion in elite sports. Some even said the tennis world needed this reminder, that athletes are human before they are champions. Meanwhile, Coco herself has reportedly taken the moment in stride. Sources close to her camp say she feels grateful for the support, and more motivated than ever to keep pushing forward. In a brief comment after her next practice session, Coco said that tough moments are part of growth and that she's learning every day how to handle pressure better. She added that having legends like Serena in her corner means everything. That simple statement spoke volumes. Because when the greatest player of all time believes in you, it sends a powerful message to the world. What makes this moment even more meaningful is the generational connection. Serena once stood exactly where Coco stands now, young, talented, celebrated, criticized, and under a microscope. Now she's passing on wisdom earned through years of triumph and adversity. Alexis Ohanian's involvement also highlights a growing shift in sports culture, where mental health, emotional honesty, and athlete well-being are finally being taken seriously. Not long ago, meltdowns were hidden, mocked, or punished. Now they're being understood as part of the journey. And Coco Gauff's situation may become a turning point in how young athletes are supported rather than judged. Analysts believe this experience could actually make Coco stronger in the long run. Many champions credit their toughest emotional moments as the ones that reshape their mindset and sharpen their focus. Pressure doesn't break champions, it builds them. And with mentors like Serena guiding her, Coco is positioned better than ever to rise even higher. As the tennis season continues, all eyes will be on Gauff, not to see if she cracks, but to watch how she evolves. If history is any guide, this setback may become one of the defining moments of her career. Moments that separate good players from great ones. And if Serena Williams sees greatness in Coco, the tennis world should take notice. Because Serena doesn't hand out praise lightly. She recognizes the fire, the talent, and the heart of a future champion when she sees it. In a sport that thrives on mental toughness, Coco Gauff is proving she has both vulnerability and strength, the perfect combination for long-term success. This story isn't about a meltdown. It's about growth. It's about mentorship. It's about rewriting how we view emotion in sports. And it's about a legend stepping in to protect and uplift the next star of tennis. One thing is clear, Coco Gauff isn't facing this journey alone. With Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian in her corner, she has some of the strongest support imaginable. And if this moment becomes the fuel that drives her to even greater heights, the tennis world may look back on this meltdown not as weakness, but as the moment a champion truly began to rise. Stay tuned to Trending Update USA for more breaking tennis stories, behind-the-scenes drama, and the moments shaping the future of sports. I'm Stefan, and I'll see you in the next update.